So hey everybody and welcome back to Ultra Chris. We are playing in ultra wide with ultra settings as always and with amazing colors in HDR, and I'm hyped to play with you Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, or the remake from the game from a decade ago. And back then I pretty liked that game. It was one of the best games back then. It was so much freedom and such a good game. So I'm pretty hyped to play it again. And today we're here in Germany, Bavaria. I'm sitting here and now it's actually released. So in this hour there was the release. I was just waiting for it. We have a good weather out there, like in the Caribbean, right? But I cannot enjoy it because now we have to play. And I was looking forward the last weeks for this moment. And I think we can start. So just for a short introduction, we will have a look at our starting settings as always. So it should be a short guide for the best settings today. And we're playing the first part, the first 20 or 30 minutes of the game, and then we're going on with the next parts. So we're having a look at the settings. I already was in there, enabled HDR and the 21:9, so that we can start with a pretty good video for you, and then we will do the first gameplay minutes, and at the end maybe we'll try out some other settings, how it's working. And you see the frames counter here above, so you see right now in the menu we have the 60 frames, right? So I think it's locked to 60 frames in the menu. You have the CPU data, the GPU data and everything, so you get everything that you have to know with the RTX 4070 Ti Super. And my setup here, so you know I have the ultra-wide screen, so we are playing in a pretty special resolution, and I hope you will enjoy it with the best colors. And we are here in the menu starting, so it's pretty interesting here. So I have a choice here to have a look at the old games, which we are not doing. Maybe these two games from Assassin's Creed here, Odyssey and Origins, were the best ones that I played. So in my opinion, this Origins and Odyssey are the best games. So maybe we can, before we start playing, have a look in here actually what's happening here. So just for you to know, you see here for Odyssey a hero is born. Forge your own Odyssey as a Spartan hero amid the Peloponnesian War where history meets myth, and you could have it with full screen. So I think you could see here a short introduction, and then here on the right side you're able to maybe to buy that game as well if you want to. But today this is just what the menu here is all about, right? So we want to start now. I won't keep you waiting with Black Flag Resynced. Oh boy. So we have here on the left side new game and system. I was in here already and I just want to show you the options here. The video options, you see it here. So we have here image calibration. So we enabled here HDR is on, that's important, brightness, contrast. The default settings for me were okay. Luminance 800, exposure 0. So for me that's okay. Field of view for starting, maybe we are trying it out at the end of the video. How it's looking like with more or less, but now we have 100% here. We are playing in a borderless window mode. Aspect ratio, like I said, 21:9, ultra wide, yeah, ultra crisp here. Resolution, our resolution that we have, no frames limit, target frame rate 100, but I think this doesn't matter because we are using here NVIDIA DLSS. Maybe we are deleting here. Unbox use dynamic resolution, we don't need it. We have NVIDIA DLSS and quality. We are starting like this. We will see how much frames we will get out of this. So yeah, we have frame generation on, 2x frame generation with my graphics card here possible, and I think it's the perfect middle way for generated frames and frames that you are actually generating by the graphics card, right? The sharpen strength I have by 50% for starting. Motion blur, I think we are doing it off, so we see exactly the picture without any blur. Camera effects on and chromatic aberration on, that's it here. Scalability, ray tracing mode, we have here standard, off or extended. So you see here on the water there, the reflections, I want to have them. So I'm having here set up to extended, so we will see how this is affecting the performance then. The overall preset is to set to ultra high, so I'm not changing here anything, and that's it. ray tracing quality, maybe ray tracing mode extended, but maybe we can have the quality set back a little bit, right? Because ultra high, yeah. So if we have it here set to ultra high, ray tracing quality is set to very high and not to ultra high. So I think we keep it like it is in the preset, because I assume ultra high is costing a lot of performance. So we are sticking here to ultra high preset for now, and then afterwards we can change. So we will start like this: BVH quality very high, character quality ultra high, hair strands all characters high, post effects high, particles quality ultra high, water quality very high, texture quality ultra high, so everything's set to ultra high. Micro polygon adjusts the memory allocated to virtual geometry rendering. Lower settings might cause popping, so we have very high here. Screen space effects high, ultra high, so we could have here, so this is the highest point here, right? So we don't have ultra high. The next thing here is ultra low, so we are landing it to high. So I think this is okay. Light source quality, shadow quality, cloud quality ultra high, fog quality very high. This is the highest option here as well. Terrain very high, ultra high, deformation, scatter density. So everything is set to high, very high or ultra high, like in the preset. So if you're starting the game with the graphics card that I have, and you are having here the overall preset set to ultra high and extended here, you will get possibly the frames that I will get now in the next minutes. So I hope that's okay for you. We went through the options and now we can start a new game. So I hope you will enjoy the gameplay, and I'm not talking so much within the game, so just explaining what I'm doing and so on a little bit, but most talking I did right now, so yeah, don't be afraid. We will start the new game. Have fun. Golden Age of Piracy, risk it all. Edward Kenway abandoned home to chase a dream of golden glory. In a world ruled by greed and gunpowder, only the daring survive. Brotherhood of Outlaws, stand with the legendary pirates and free men who refuse to kneel. Share in their raids, rivalries and rebellions as you build a name that echoes from Nassau to Havana. The Caribbean awaits. Explore tropical islands, bustling ports and the deadly waters stalked by enemy frigates. Command your vessel, hunt treasure and challenge empires. In this age, freedom is won. Yeah, we will do all of that. So we will have combat difficulty. I think we are sticking to normal. I want to normally experience the game. I think this is okay for enjoying it, so everything set to normal. It's not a Souls-like game, right? So I'm usually not liking this, that I can't choose the difficulty. I like the games where it's set like it is, right? You don't have a choice, it's the difficulty like in the Souls games, but if it's like this, we are playing here with normal. Okay.
Hold fast! She's on us! Can you see her? Man the cannons!
Okay, so we are already in the game, right? So this is our goal there. And you see, like, we are getting actual 50 frames and DLSS 100 frames. So I think that settings are pretty good, because
Bloody wheel!
I like to have over 100 frames.
Hang us close, Kenway! Tackle her! Fire! We'll give a good broadside!
Oh yeah. So it's like I've never been away.
Hold the cannon! flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy, earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen?
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Sod it!
Oh yeah. So it's looking gorgeous.
Damn!
Okay, we can sprint, we can dive. So I think we have to dive here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's actually exactly what I thought it should be. It's so beautiful, and I think we will have a lot of good hours here playing this game, so we will definitely enjoy this one. I know by now.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
Now we've got to run after him, right? So this is how the last game started.
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Ah, and you see the colors here.
Follow and I'll kill you!
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. We could work together on this. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Oh, I can loot. I can loot already. So maybe we shall take our time here, right? And can look around and just enjoying the graphics. Okay, I can loot. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm getting here reales. So maybe down there. I don't think there is anything. But it's so good, and I hope you are enjoying the HDR, the blacks, the colors. I think it's predestinated for this game. It's so good. Okay. And don't be afraid, the frames counter, I only will activate it for this first part. In the next parts I will deactivate it, because then the technical guide here is over and you're seeing what the performance is, and I think it will not change over the next parts, right? So maybe there is some performance, some areas where you have less performance or better performance, but I think after this part you know exactly what you will be getting and why this is the perfect setup for you, this screen that I have with this graphics card and everything, and then we just can enjoy the playthrough. So we have here our viewpoint. First one, Edward Kenway, main quest. Edward has found himself in a bit of trouble. His only aim is to survive against all odds and all attacks. So we're just trying to survive here, and we don't have to untrack it. So this is our first synchronized viewpoint. Okay, we have here pictures, I think, from other players maybe. Okay. A problem occurred while trying to communicate with the Ubisoft online service, so I hope I don't lose you. Maybe it's a problem because the game just launched, right? And yeah, maybe we could go here. Can I have some... I can place a marker, so I have a marker there. But I think we have to go there, and maybe this is our next goal. I don't know. So I don't know anything anymore from the game that I played 10 years ago. So basically for me it's a new game, and I just know that it will be great. So we're going on. Just having a look in our inventory. So we're having here Blackbeard's trinket. A lucky charm for the predator who stalked the sea. Skills further reduce enemy morale. Okay, why not? We're using this one. Got that. So, no other trinkets here, and we have no other clothes. We have nothing in here, so here's our materials for building the ship then, and so on, right? So, we are ready to go on. So, can I jump down? Find the assassin, okay. But, can we jump here? What's down below here? Yeah, we just tried, right? So, okay.
Keep your distance!
Oh boy. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Poor git. Where's he running to?
Oh, it's looking so good. If I have a look at the water here. So sorry that I have to stand still and show you, but it's looking so gorgeous. And it's so smooth. With DLSS quality and the frame generation. It's the perfect match. And for your information...
Forget what I said! We can start over!
Off, you vulture!
Okay.
This one vanishes into shadow.
Oh.
And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. I warned you.
Why the ill temper? Hiding something? We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Attack repeatedly to break a foe's defense, leaving them open to attacks. Defense is restored after some time, and then attack with R1.
Filthy cutpurse!
Okay.
That looks painful.
Die, you leech!
That was a good parry. But I usually am the type for dodging. Oh, okay, if it's such color, we have to dodge, I think. Right? Okay. Perfect parry. And then I can do perfect parries, break defenses immediately for a lethal takedown. Triangle for takedown. Oh yeah.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward. Now to find my way off this bleeding rock.
Okay, so we had a great start here, and what I wanted to tell you before when I was interrupted, I'm using here variable refresh rate, so with the DLSS 90 frames it looks so gorgeous and smooth, and I will ensure it for you as well in the next part, that you have smooth 60 frames on YouTube, so I will make sure that with the rendering and everything, so I hope you will have the best image quality. So, and before we close this part 1, now I think here it's the best space to play a little bit with our settings here before we start the actual gameplay then. So if you're not interested in this performance things, you just can skip now this part and go on with the second part. This would be cool for you, so just enjoy the next parts, have fun, and we are now having a look at the settings again. So I think this here is perfect, because you see here the reflections here on the bottom on the water, right? It's looking so good. And now we could have a look at the, yeah, we're keeping in mind we have 45 actual frames, 90 frames DLSS here, and maybe now we can change. So where can I go to the settings? So system settings here, okay. So I'm playing with the PS5 controller because I think that's the best controller to play the game. So I don't usually play with mouse and keyboard. I prefer to do it with my controller. And now we can have here resolution, everything. I think it's perfectly as it is, so we could try it out. What would be the frames when we are rendering it native, right? We could do it. Frame generation, we let it on, but with native, no upscaler then. So maybe we can try it. Can we do this? So now we have, if we have no upscaler, so we're losing basically 10 frames. So it's about 25% of performance. So you see here, and it's not so smooth anymore. So I have 60 frames instead of 90. So for me, the best thing is here using the upscaler. So this is for me not acceptable, so I want to have the 90 frames. So I think we already have the perfect settings, but I just want to show you how it's, yep, maybe you have a better graphics card or not so good graphics card, so I want to show you the best quality settings here, but for me it's too much performance loss. So that's not what I want to do. Frame generation, you can assume, without them we will have half of the frames, like 30 frames it would have been now without the upscaler, so this wouldn't be playable for me. So frame generation and DLSS quality for me are the basics for every game. And yeah, again here it is what it is. So here I don't think we have to change anything. I'm interested here, we have extended is good. Yeah, we need extended. Maybe we could have a look at when we are having ray tracing mode disabled. So we are disabling ray tracing, what will we get? We had 45 frames, now we're getting, without the ray tracing, and you see it in the water, it's looking not so good. It's pretty smooth, but I think this reflections, I miss this reflections. It's looking good now as well, so you could play it with ray tracing, no problem. It's looking gorgeous. But I think it's maybe it's worth for me the performance loss here. So we have here 7 actual frames, which means 14 generated frames. So I think we are staying here with the ray tracing. So just putting it on again. Ray tracing mode extended. And the overall mode, I don't want to change anything here, so the highest quality here. So I don't think you're losing much quality here with very high. Going to very high, we can do it. Maybe we are saving a lot of performance with very high, and it's for your graphics card, maybe. So we try it out. What are we getting here with very high? We're applying it. Oh, game restart. So no, we don't want to do the restart, so discard it. And we're not doing that. I think we are getting here something like 10 to 20%, but I don't want to restart right now. Maybe we're doing it in the next part, or if you want to know some specific settings for your graphics card or something like this for your computer and setup, just let me know, and maybe then you can assume how it's running on your setup, right? So we're having here ray tracing mode on again, we're having here ultra high again, and we're applying this again, and what we wanted to see is the ultra high ray tracing quality, which I think will not make very much difference, and PVH quality, adjust the quantity of geometry placed in the ray tracing world. So we're setting here everything to the most highest quality now. So right now with DLSS quality on and frame generation on, we will see now what we will get here. Okay, reload the game world to apply the options. Your progress will be reset to the last checkpoint. Yeah, maybe we can reload it. So we have to do it, otherwise I cannot show it to you. I hope we are staying in the game. So it's loading now. And the loading screen, it's like back then. It's such a cool loading screen. We can run around. Now it's loaded. So that's what we get here. And we are now having perfectly everything perfect, and I think it's okay. So 48 frames, 100 frames, pretty smooth. So it's okay for me, but I don't see so much difference here. So I think we can turn it back where we've been. So like I said, I think we had the optimal settings already, and now we can turn the ray tracing mode off. And here it doesn't matter anymore because we have no ray tracing then, right? So we are applying it. Ray tracing is off, so this can happen without reloading. And now we're having 55 frames here, right? So the ray tracing is not taking so much of performance here. So I think ray tracing here is worth it because it's not taking so much performance. So in other games like in The Witcher, when you're using ray tracing, I think I wouldn't use it anymore. So I made a video for The Witcher if you're interested in, but you're losing so much performance that I don't think there it is worth it. So I think we've got our best settings. Maybe I can set one time for you medium quality. We will have a look at medium. what's happening there. So without ray tracing quality, if you don't have that kind of graphic card without it, right, and overall preset, not custom, we're setting it to not very low but medium, right? So we are applying this one, and we are needing a game restart. So no, we are not wanting to do this. Maybe we can have high. What is he saying about high restart? Okay. What is it saying about very high? We already had this, right? Very high. Okay, game restart, needed to apply changes. I don't think I want to do this now. So if you want to do this, and if you want to see the medium settings, just write it in the comments. I will do it, but for now we are setting it back like it was, and I hope you are trusting me that we have for our playthrough now the best settings. So we are having here ray tracing mode extended, overall quality set to ultra high, so the highest one that we have here, and the ray tracing mode we are letting be here at very high. That's basically it. Applying it, reloading everything. So that's it. That's how our final settings look like here. Yeah, looking pretty good. Having a lot of frames here on the left top. Okay, so it's 50 frames, 50 frames. Just have to check one thing here again. If we are using here ultra high and ultra high. So we had 50 frames, right? 50 actual frames. So if it's just 2 or 3 frames, I may go with the highest settings for ray tracing. So it's like we're having 50 again, so it's not making any difference in the performance. You see it here. So sorry that I didn't notice this before, but we can play this game with my graphics card in ultra-wide with basically the highest settings. Only thing which we enabled is DLSS quality and the frame generation, right? So we can make sure of that, and then I'm not touching these settings anymore for our walkthrough. So we've got everything here now. Okay, resolution, DLSS, quality, 2x frame generation, no motion blur, not needed because we're having a lot of frames, right? Here we have extended, and here we have, instead of ultra high, we have custom because we are setting this to ultra high as well. That's it. And there will be maybe a little bit of stuttering in areas which are pretty demanding, but it's okay for me. So in the standard it should be looking like this. And I think then we have our settings, and that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was pretty helpful for you. And I hope you will enjoy the next parts when we are playing this game until the very end. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave me a like and maybe a abo. This would help me because I'm just starting this channel here and I'm trying my best for you, and I think we will have fun the next parts. Thank you. Bye.